Good people of YouTube, my name is Spanner, welcome back to another episode of Conquests of Camelot. This lady just dropped the cage and all her doves escaped. Luckily we bought a bag of grain. Give grain. But sir, of what use is grain to me? Give grain to doves. Throw grain. Here they are. And they just walk neatly into the cage. You thought me only a simple girl, but I am an initiate of the goddess sent to watch and test you. King Arthur, you have finished your tasks with this act of cleverness. Return to the seeress for her judgment. Aha, so there was a final task. Speak. I greet you with reverence, King Arthur, for you are indeed worthy. Knowledge is your rewards. Seek the star and crescent where Fatima dwells. Now that you are ready, she will admit you. She is the most powerful, though not the last, of the guardians of the sacred cup. The star and crescent. Take also this gift. It is the apple that ends hunger, slakes thirst, and eases weariness. May it comfort you in time of greatest need. The goddess be with you. Okay, Fatima. Some sort of crescent. Is it the door that did not have an answer? No, there is a crescent here. Star and crescent. Enter. Why, hello there. She is so exquisite that even I am moved by her beauty, and she is no ordinary woman. I feel a power here that rivals my own. The utterly clear water ripples in a most mesmerizing way. That side door is the only other door in this room besides the front door. The couch with its wealth of lush pillows suggests the pursuit of physical pleasures. Alright, Fatima. How do I go over it? Come on, walk over there. Is she running away from me? Oh, handsome stranger from a distant land, this is my dance of love. I offer you pleasures such as you have never known. I offer you my body and soul and sensual delights beyond imagining. In this enchanted place we will take our endless fill of one another. I offer you the sweetest wine and the most succulent fruits and meats. I offer you complete freedom from all weariness and care. Kiss me, and I will give you forgetfulness and bliss in an earthly paradise. All the pains of your hearts and soul will be cured. Will you kiss me and be my cherished lover? Well, you know what we're going to do. Kiss. You shall not move until my dance is through. No other words but a yes or no will do. Yes. What happens? I must know. Does she have a snake? No, Arthur! No! Oh, is she killing me? Yeah, figures. Alas, you are helpless, completely under Fatima's fatal spell, and here is the reward for your weakness, being smothered to death by a perfumed pillow. How will I ever explain this to the queen? Tisk, tisk. Okay, now we know. No. Then, if the delights of the flesh are not enough for you, I can offer more powerful gifts, for I serve the goddess herself and I have drunk from her sacred cup. Behold, a vision of the Holy Grail. Ooh. I have the power to give you immortality. With but one kiss, you will become invincible. No man, a woman, or a beast will ever overcome you. You will stride the earth, powerful and invincible for all time. Think of the deeds of valor you could perform. Will you kiss me and become a god in human form? No. Then I find you worthy, King Arthur, and will help you to find what you seek. Ask of me what you will. Okay, ask about Grail. You have trials of body, spirit and heart yet to face if you are to wrest the cup of regeneration from the goddess and take it with you as the Grail. From here your path must lie through the deadly catacombs, as it did for the man who came here before you, the one called Galahad. But to walk safely in the catacombs, you must pass my test of symbols. Ask about Galahad. He too resisted my seductions. I have learned from the Hierophant that Galahad entered the catacombs to continue his search. But he did not pass the test of symbols that I placed before him, and so I fear he has suffered by entering the catacombs without the gift of the Hierophant. Ask about a Hierophant. Ancient he is, and he is wise, yet shunned by fools who fear his guise. Oh, it's the leper. It's gotta be the leper. Ask about Goddess. She who I serve has infinite names, yet in all times and in all places she is known by her three natures. Oh, I skipped that. As the White Virgin she renews and generates life, as the Red Mother she nurtures and protects life, as the Black Crone she is death and the forces of destruction. Ask about symbols. The crescent above my inner door signifies that beyond it lies the test of symbols. Ask about test. The test awaits behind this door. 6 tablets, each engraved with a symbol of a goddess, rest next to a stone plaque with 6 niches. 6 questions I will pose. You must know to which goddess the question belongs and place her symbol into the proper niche. When all 6 symbols have been placed, I will tell you whether you have passed or failed. If you fail, you may try again. But there is one more thing. I require of you a gesture to show that you are not bound by material possessions. Give me your purse. Well, we're out of money. Yeah, I could see really many ways where we could fail if we had not gone to, I forget his name, to the old man, the first guardian, that told us about the symbols. We might not be able to pass this test and we will not have the gift of the Hierophant, whatever that is. I think I will need the manual for this. There was a part about the goddesses, yeah. Okay, give purse. The door is opened, the test awaits you. So I can fail. Here is the challenge placed before you. There are 6 tablets engraved with a symbol, one for each of the 6 goddesses. There are 6 niches for the tablets. Choose a niche and I will pose a question. One question for each of the 6 goddesses. You must know which goddess answers the question, then move the tablet with her symbol into the niche. When you have answered all 6 questions, only then will I tell you whether you have passed or failed. This one. No. King Solomon built a sanctuary in her honor in Jerusalem. Okay, let's see. 6 goddesses. Astarte. Astarte was a goddess of Byblos, from which our word for Bible originated. She was known as the Star, the Moon, the Heavenly Virgin, Queen of the Stars, and the Queen of Heaven. Some of her other names were Tanit Ishtar, which means the star, Astro Arch, Queen of the Stars, and Atar Samayan, Morning Star of Heaven. The Israelites burned incense, offered wine, and baked cakes in her honor. Her great shrines were at Byblos and Apheka, known today as Afka. King Solomon built a sanctuary to her in Jerusalem. Her priestesses were famous astrologers, so that's... King Solomon built a sanctuary in her honor in Jerusalem. Okay, so it is Astarte. Just the first one I read. So her symbol from my notes. Astarte is a triangle with a head and horns. Okay, this one. Mirrors are considered her sacred objects. Well, I think I'll just read the next one, Athene, and then just try to find the niche it belongs to. She is best known as the Greek goddess sacred to the city of Athens. Originally, she was a Libyan goddess imported from North Africa. In the Greek legends, she was born from the head of Zeus. She has dozens of attributes which include warrior goddess and protectress of heroes, patron of architects, sculptors, spinners and weavers, protectress of horses and oxen, and a counselor goddess famed for her wisdom. The owl is associated with her. Sulfur is an element identified with her because it was believed that burning brimstone, sulfur, would drive away the evil spirits that cause disease. Athene's major temple was the Parthenon, which means virgin house. So not this. She was renowned as the lawgiver, and her priestesses helped to found the legal system of Rome, not this one. The element of brimstone was associated with her. So this is Athene, which is a triangle with a cross. This one. Okay, then we have Ceres, was a Roman goddess with the title Mother of the Harvest. Her Greek name was Kore, the virgin aspect of Demeter. She ruled over all grains, and the word cereal, kernel, core, corn comes from her name. Her major early summer festival was called the Cerealia, celebrated on April 19th. Farmers performed rituals to her to safeguard their crops. One of her other titles was Ceres the Lawgiver, and her priestesses were important in founding the Roman legal system. Her sacred matronae, women of rank, ruled Rome from 600 to 200 BC, so I think it was this one. The lawgiver and yeah, this is Ceres. Ceres is a C with a plus, the crescent symbol with a plus. Okay, next we have Isis. She was the major great goddess of Egypt, known also as Hathor. Really? I thought they were different goddesses. Huh. Today I learned. She was considered the mother of every other god created in the primeval time. Two of her titles were Giver of Life and the One Who Is All. She gave birth to the sun. The pharaohs believed she would grant them immortality by resurrecting them after death, as she did her husband Osiris. Some Egyptians believe that the early flood of the Nile was caused by her teardrop, She was enormously popular with the Romans, who called her the eternal savior of the race of men. Her son was Horus, the Egyptian divine child. The word pastor comes from pastophori, means servants of Isis. She was known to the Romans as Hestia. Her priests and servants were known as pastophori, so Isis is this little head with two horns. Next we have Venus. She was the Roman version of Aphrodite. Her sign represents the female gender in both planets and animals. She is associated with love and sexuality. Mirrors are often considered sacred to her. The morning and evening star, in reality a planet, was named after her. Her sacred day was Friday, on which her followers would eat fish. Julius Caesar built a marble and gold temple in her honor. In alchemy, her symbol stands for copper. Her main shrine was on Cyprus, which was a center for mining copper. She was once also a lady of animals, and the word venison means literally Venus's son. So something about mirrors. Mirrors are considered her sacred objects, so this is the symbol of Venus. And the final one, there's only one left, but might as well read it. Vesta. She was the Roman version of the Greek goddess Hestia. She was considered the guardian of the innermost things, home and hearth. Her name comes from Vas, a Sanskrit word meaning approximately shining. She personified earth and domestic and religious fire. The perpetual sacred fire of her temples was tended by 6 women known as the Vestal Virgins. Young girls who entered this order took strict vows of chastity for 30 years, after which they could marry. The fire of the hearth altar was considered to be the center of the earth. She was known to the Romans as Hestia, so here's the symbol of Vesta. And I'm finished. Your wisdom is great. You have passed my test. Easy. Truly, you are the most worthy of all men who have passed my door. Go with my blessing and find the Hierophant. Who is the Hierophant? Ask about Hierophant. Ancient he is, and he is wise, yet shunned by fools who fear his guise. I'm pretty sure it's the beggar. Speak. Salam aleikum, King Arthur. You have passed many trials, yet more guardians of the sacred cup await to test you. I knew it. Through the catacombs you must pass. Not long ago, the one called Galahad entered the catacombs and has not returned. If you are ready to follow him, ask of me, open the catacombs, and I will do so. Weren't you about to give me a gift? If you ask me to open the catacombs, then I will tell you more. If you choose not to enter, there is no point in my telling you anything. Okay, open the catacombs. Because you have passed the test of symbols, I will give you a gift that could save your life. Within the catacombs are cursed rats whose bite is poison. One bite from these rats and you will die slowly. Even the slightest bite means certain death. If bitten again, the end comes more quickly and with great agony. Take this vial of elixir. If you are bitten, drink it and you will be cured. There is but one dosage, so waste it not. The way is open. Go. Oh, I remember this place. Is it this one? I don't remember. Is this the save that I was using? I'll just make a new one. It shows the death of Adonis, one of Aphrodite's lovers. The legend is written in the Liber Ex Doctrina. Well, I have it open, so let's read it. Okay, where is it? I mean, these are the parts of the Liber Ex Doctrina we haven't used yet. So, the mythology of Aphrodite. Aphrodite, she is a fundamental goddess known by scores of names with dozens of attributes. Aphrodite is simply the name by which she came to be known via the Greeks, but she was an ancient deity even then. She was variously considered the goddess of life, ideal or chaste love, sexuality, marriage, childbirth, fate, death, arts, crafts, culture, hunting, and the sea. She was truly a queen among goddesses. From 70 AD, her cult dominated the main temple of Jerusalem. There is a legend that in the 4th century the Empress Helena, mother of Constantine, found the true cross on which Christ was crucified, hidden in a crypt beneath the temple of Aphrodite in Jerusalem. The sacred number of Aphrodite is 6. Ooh, this might be important. Symbols associated with her and representing fertility are the dove and the apple. Dove and apple. Got it. Aphrodite and Adonis. Adonis was a youth of such extraordinary beauty that he was adored by Aphrodite. When he was but a child, she hid him inside a chest which she left in the care of Persephone, goddess of the underworld. But Persephone disobeyed Aphrodite and opened the chest. Seeing Adonis, she too fell in love with him. When Aphrodite came to fetch the young man, Persephone refused to release him. The warring goddesses ended their dispute when Zeus decreed that Adonis would spend half of the year with Aphrodite and half of the year in the underworld with Persephone. But Ares, the god of war, was jealous of Aphrodite and her passion for Adonis. He transformed himself into a boar, waited for the young man to go hunting, and fatally gored him, leaving Aphrodite to bitterly mourn her lost love. Interestingly, there is also a tree filled with golden apples in this mural. I do remember something about a golden apple from all those years when I played this game. It's stuck on my mind. There are 2 more legends here, Aphrodite and Pygmalion. Pygmalion was a sculptor who lived on the island of Cyprus. Aphrodite was displeased with the women of his town who had refused to accept that she was divine. She cursed them so that they lost all sense of modesty and would give themselves to any man who came along. Because of their behavior, Pygmalion disdained the company of women, but nonetheless he devoutly worshipped Aphrodite. He remained alone, carving his statues. One such statue, carved of ivory, was of a woman, so beautiful that he fell deeply in love with her image. But she was only a statue until Aphrodite heard his prayers and pleas. Pygmalion was rewarded for his devotion. The cold ivory turned to warm flesh as his statue came to life and embraced him. And finally, there's a rat there. Okay. Oh, my timer to end the episode has gone off, so it's probably time to end. But let me just finish reading. This is the final part of the Liber Ex Doctrina. The final legend, Aphrodite and Hippolytus. Hippolytus was the son of King Theseus. He was an avid hunter who rode out every day in his chariot. Aphrodite loved him because of his handsome form, but he scorned her love and the love of all women. Furious at being rejected by the handsome prince, Aphrodite caused his stepmother, Phaedra, to fall in love with him, but Hippolytus rejected her as well. Phaedra convinced Theseus that his son had raped her, whereupon the king called upon the sea god Poseidon to exact vengeance. While Hippolytus drove his chariot along the shore of the Saronic Gulf, Poseidon sent a fierce bull from the waves to panic the horses. They stampeded, and Hippolytus was dragged to his death behind the chariot. Alright. Okay, we've made it to the catacombs, and we've read all about these Aphrodite legends. Those rats may be scary. You gotta be careful about the poison. Okay, time to end the episode, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed some more Conquests of Camelot. And as usual, don't miss the next episode, because I won't. I will see you all next time.